Hi everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. And if you're not new, hi again. This is my channel. I love making home decor on a budget. I love doing Dollar Tree DIYs. I also love to do thrift flips, and I also love to make wreaths. So if you like what you see here, you know what to do. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. Also, leave me a like and a thumbs up and comment. I love to hear what you guys think. You can also follow me on Instagram and Pinterest. I'm always posting my crafts on there as well. And I have a wreath shop called Krista's Wreath Designs. It's an Etsy shop. I will have the link to my Etsy shop down below in case you're interested in a wreath. So this is all about Love is in the Air for Valentines. It is, my co-host is Kfarrauto DIY, and it's tier tray items this time. So for DIY number 1, we are going to start with, I'm going to be making a kissing booth. So I have this little crate from the Dollar Tree, and I also had these little scraps of buffalo check material left over from Christmas. So I took them and cut them into squares, and now I'm going to make them into like little banners. So what I'm doing is I'm just ducktailing the ends of them, because this is going to be a little banner that's going to go on the top of our kissing booth. And I'm also going to use that string you see right there, the red and white string, which is going to hold our banner up. So what I did is I cut off the string first on this little crate, and it's supposed to be like a hanging crate, but we're not going to use it for that. And I took the sticker off, and now I'm going to use these little dowels. Actually, these were not dowels, these were the skewers that you get at the Dollar Tree. And I'm just cutting them until I get it to the size I want to hold my sign up. And then I'm going to take 2 popsicle sticks. These are regular sized popsicle sticks, not the real small ones. And I'm going to put 2 of them together, and that's going to hold up our banner and everything like that. So I took my scissors and I cut the little edges off. And then I did sand them a little bit, but I don't show that. And then what I did is I took these colors that I had of spray paints that I have. They're Distress Oxide paints. And I took a light pink one and I did the top part of my crate that color. And then I went all the way around, and I had to do like little lines with my ruler because the sides of the crates were just solid. There was no break. So I just drew my lines myself, and then I did the top of it with the light pink as well because I wanted to make it all cohesive. And then what I did is I just made sure I went in between the lines there on the sides, and then I went in with the little bit darker pink color, which I believe is called Picked Raspberry. And I went around the whole crate with that color. And then for the last part, I went in with a berry color, which is, I believe it's just berries. And I did that one. It's like a red color on the bottom. And then what I did is for those in-between sections on the side where there is no break, like an opening, what I did is I came in with some washi tape that I have in my stash from when I used to scrapbook. And I found one that was thin enough and it fit perfectly for those in-between areas. But first I did the popsicle sticks as well in that picked raspberry color because I liked it so much. And I also did the sticks. So this is the washi tape that I used. It has little arrows on it, and I thought that was perfect for Valentine's. And it went perfectly in between, and it made it a little bit more decorative. So I kind of really liked that idea. And I just stuck it in between the colors on the sides, and it looked super cute. So it went very well. And then I went in with the red. Oh, I didn't use berries. That's right. I used my folk art paint, and this is Country Red. And that's what I used for that one. And I did the bottom part in that color. And then once all that is colored, I waited for everything to dry. And then I put my little sign together with my popsicle sticks, which you will see in a minute. But I made sure I got in between everything so it was all nice and covered. And now we're just going to put those together. So what I did is I just placed the popsicle sticks down, put a little bit of glue, and then glued the little skewers down to the back of my sign to hold that together. And I'm using Gorilla Stick glue. That's what I use in my glue guns because it seems to hold up pretty well. And things just don't come apart very well. So that's why I use that. But then on the inside, to hold it down even better, I used some of the wood glue from the Dollar Tree and also some hot glue as well. And that was just for extra security. You could just use hot glue if you don't have wood glue, but I just did it because I didn't want it to make sure it didn't fall apart. And then I just held that down until the glue set. So my hot glue set. And then I'm going to come in with my little heart chalkboard piece that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I just wrote kisses with my chalk marker, that says kisses 25 cents. And I'm going to glue that to the front of my little crate. And then I'm just going to put some Hershey Kisses in here, some Valentine ones. And then for the top part of my sign, we're going to glue on those little pieces of banners that we made with the cloth. And I'm just going to glue on 4 of them. I thought I was going to do love. Sorry, excuse me. But I ended up only doing 4 of them, and I wrote, and I did XOXO. So that is what I did for my banner. And all I did was put a little bit of glue and then fold a little bit of the material over onto the string to hold it in place on the string. Really simple. You could do this with paper, scrapbook paper too. You don't have to use material to make a banner. I just did because I happen to have scraps and I wanted to use them up. So I used these white thickers that I had, and I just put XOXO, and I think the white stood out really nicely on the banner, so I liked that. And then I just glued it to the top of my little popsicle sticks that I put on top. And I kind of had it hang down a little bit so it looked like a banner. And I just bit some glue on the back, and that was it. So there it is. Next, I decided to come in with some more with some stickers because I just wanted to decorate a little bit more. And I put a couple of these heart stickers. One had XOXO on it. Another one was a sticker of lips with lipstick on. And then a couple hearts I put on the banner above. And I also put the Kiss Me sign. So that was it for that. And then these little, they're kind of like iridescent hearts. I don't know. They were red, but there you go. And that's it. And then I put the little kisses in it, like so. And I had to buy more because I didn't have enough to fill it up. So today is all about Love is in the Air. We do a collab every single 20th of the month. These are the ladies that are in the group. Sarah, Can You DIY, is my co-host this month. So check them all out. Give them some love. The playlist is down below. So now I got these candles that I found at Dollar Tree and these little mason jars. And I'm going to make little cups filled with, I don't know, whatever you want to put your imagination. But I filled them, and I'm going to put these little candle tops on top. So now these candles came apart really easily. They just popped right off, and then they just came right out. So what I did for my technique, though, with the jars is I always find it easier to dab on my paint when I'm painting glass because it gives a texture, number one. And number two, it covers very well without having to do extra coats, and it doesn't leave streaks. So that's how I do my painting on glass jars or any type of glass. So I really like that. And I just use the little dabbers from the Dollar Tree, and I just dab it. It's just a pouncing motion. Just go up and down with it, and you just keep dabbing the paint and just keep dabbing it until you cover all of your stuff. And then next I came in with a buffalo check ribbon from the Dollar Tree. And this one is the black and white one, and I did that on the red. And then for the white one, I came in and did the buffalo check ribbon that is red and white. So I'm kind of like switching it up so everything kind of doesn't all have the same color on it. So these turned out super cute. I absolutely love them. And I'm thinking about doing this for Christmas because they turned out so adorable. I'm just hoping I can find these candles again. So if I see them, I might pick them up again and do this for Christmas tier tray. So then I just put that on top, and it already looks like whipped cream on top. It's just so cute and so easy to do. And like I said, then I came in with the red and white buffalo check to do on the white one. And then I stuck the red candle on this one. So I kind of went the opposite. And I just made sure I glued it all the way around really tightly because I didn't want it, you know, like sagging down and stuff like that. And that was it for this one. And then, oh yes, and then I also came in with some stickers again. And these stickers, I can't talk, you guys, sorry. These stickers that I got are like kind of like those clear stickers where they look like drawing. You'll see them in a minute. I can't explain it. You'll have to just see them because I'm going to explain it all wrong. And there's the red one. And I just glued that on top. And these stayed with just the hot glue, so I didn't mess with them. I let them sit on the side and set for a little bit. And there you go. And then I had the little berry picks that I picked off of my Christmas stuff, and I just took them and used them like little cherries on the top of my little cups or jars, whatever you want to call them. And it looked like a little cherry on top. And I absolutely love the way these turned out. They look so cute on my tier tray. But you'll have to see the ending. You'll see them on the tier tray at the end. And then these are the stickers I'm talking about. Now, I got these at Hobby Lobby. And they look like little drawings of hearts. And I liked that because they looked, you know, not just so perfect. They looked imperfect. And I liked that. So I stuck one on each one of the jars. And they just look like they were drawn on there, and that's what I loved. So I stuck one on each one just to make it a little more decorative, and super cute these came out. So now on to DIY number 3. This one's super simple too. This one, I took one of these envelopes from the Dollar Tree, and these come in 3 different colors, red, pink, and this color, the metal color. So I took the bow off because I didn't really care for it. And I took these heart wood stickers that they have in the packs at the, at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to stuff them in here to kind of make it look like they're just like bursting out of the envelope. So sorry, guys. I'm like just trying to get over pneumonia. And it's just lingering. Just doesn't want to go away. So excuse me if I'm coughing. And I just stack them first to see how I want them. Now then I had this little clip that has a heart on it. I've been using these a lot to fill in my holes on anything that hangs up. And it's just easier than to just fill in the hole. And all it is a little heart, and it clips on the back. It clips in the hole, and then you just clip the little metal pieces apart, separate them, and it stays on. Super easy. So that's what I did for the middle to cover the hole. And then I stuffed in some of the foam from the Dollar Tree. I just cut it into pieces, stuffed it in because I wanted my hearts to be able to have something to rest on. So I just glued them on, and I didn't do this in any certain order. I just glued them in the way I liked them, and that was it. And it just looked like they were bursting out of the envelope. I thought it was super cute to put on a tier tray like this, and it does look really cute on the tier tray. So I used small ones, big ones, medium ones, and I just kept stuffing them in until I couldn't stuff no more. And not in any order, I just randomly stuck them in there, and they turned out super cute. And then I took some of these little sticker bows that I had from when I was scrapbooking, because I used to scrapbook on my channel, and I had these left over. I have so much stuff left over from scrapbooking that I use a lot in my DIYs. And I'm going to stick one of these bows on instead because I like them a little bit better. And I stuck the little black and white stripe one on there. And that's it for this DIY. So on to DIY number 4. This one was super simple as well. This is why I love doing tier trays, because they're so easy, guys. So I had this little gnome that I bought at the Dollar Tree, and it's to paint, and it's not a Valentine one, but I'm going to make it a Valentine one, which is a regular gnome. You can make it for any season you want, really. So what I did is I came in with that pink paint from Folk Art. This is that Tea Rose, I think it is, or something like that. And I did the hat in pink. And don't worry, I don't show you me painting the whole thing, because I know that would be boring. And I did the little bottom of his feet that color too. And then I did his little robe in red, which is that country red color by Folk Art. Excuse me. And I did the whole robe on him, that color. And then I came in and I did his nose with the, I think it was called a beach color, I believe. It was like supposed to be like a beach sand color. So that's what I came in and did his nose and his hands. And then, of course, I did his beard in white. And then I'm going to come in with a couple extra little things to put on him as well. And I thought I didn't show you the whole painting thing, but here we go. So, yeah, so here comes the nose. So I did that with that beach color, but you can use any, colors you want for your gnome. And I did the hands and the nose, and then, like I said, I did the beard white with just white acrylic paint. So it's super simple. Waited for that to dry, and then you'll see me come in with some stickers. And they have these I had these stickers that, isn't he cute? I had these stickers, and I had a little heart. So I used one of these wooden hearts again. And then I had this little sticker that was a little heart. And I was going to put it on his nose, but then I was like, oh, that looks stupid. So I stuck it on his hat instead. I wanted a little kiss on his nose, but I didn't have a little tiny kiss one, so I couldn't do that. And then I stuck a little heart in the middle of this wooden heart just to give it a little bit of color. And then I just glued it to his little tummy in between his hands, and I stuck that on. And then that was it for this DIY. Super simple. So if you find these little gnomes, pick them up, because you can use them for any occasion. You just color them whatever you want. And then this is our last DIY number 5. This one was super simple too, and I had to do a rolling pin, because everybody does them. But anyways, I did really simple. I always buy these 3 in a pack at Hobby Lobby for $3.99. Super cheap. And I had this one left over. So I did the outside parts in white, the little handle part, and then I did the actual rolling pin in that pink color as well. And then I put some letters on it, and these letters drove me crazy. I could not get them to go on. So I put some Mod Podge down first, okay, because I wanted to make sure I sealed them on, because they're small letters. So they gave me such a hard time sticking them on here, but I did Be Mine, and that's what I put on that. And yeah, it took me a hot minute. This is the longest part that all of these DIYs took, was putting these stinking letters on. And they kept coming off. The rolling pin kept rolling over. It was a mess. But I got it done, and I got them on. I was determined. And then I put a little Mod Podge on top to seal them down so that they wouldn't fall off. So there you go. And then I put a little piece of twine on the outside in a bow, and a little sticker, a little heart sticker. And here are your close-up, guys. So I hope you like my tier trays. Don't forget to check out the other ladies. Like I said, the playlist will be down below. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And remember, stay crafty. Bye.